Well, good day, everyone. Good day, good day, good day. Good day. It is a beautiful day, and we all should just be thankful that we're in it, despite whatever struggles we might be having on the day. We still here, so I mean, we still got an opportunity to, enjoy the day. And I want to thank everybody for watching and sharing and liking the videos that I've done thus far. I really appreciate it. And it's just, like I've always said, it's just my opinion about some things as I think about it. So I'm just left getting me a good belly full of spiritual grub. So I figured I'd, share my thought on something else that, that kind of twirling around in my head. And, I guess I'll just say, don't allow a disagreement to be of more value to you than having a loving relationship with your family. Yep, a disagreement. We have disagreements sometimes in families, and it goes from one family member to the next, just over a disagreement. Now, I'm not talking about if somebody, verbally abuse you, physically abuse you, or anything of that nature. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about y'all just got a disagreement about something. Whether it be about, how they choose to live their life, or, what their faith is based on. I mean, things, I'm just saying things in general that, you can have a disagreement with, but some people take a disagreement and they allow it to be so serious for them that they don't have a loving relationship with their family over it. And I'm saying you avoid family functions because you got a disagreement with somebody that's there. I mean, that cannot be helpful doing that. And then the thing is the thing that's so sad about it is that it can start out over a disagreement, but then because you disagree, and then at some point you realize that the disagreement really ain't that big a deal, but you still disagree, you start finding every other little thing about the person you don't like. You just pile it all on to continue to build up a wall between you and a family member. Now, I point out family because if you got a disagreement with someone that's just, not blood relation family to you like that, well, I mean, you kind of get to choose your friends, You get to choose who you want to be friends with. So, so I don't really want to speak on that. But, you don't really get to choose your family. Somebody say, well, we got people that's been adopted and stuff like that. They didn't choose their family, but the family chose them. So, but I'm just saying for the most part, most of us didn't have a hand in choosing what family we were going to be a part of. And I'm not saying that if someone, is doing something destructive towards you and what you're trying to accomplish with your life, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying y'all just got a disagreement. Y'all just had something was done a certain way and you didn't like the way they did it, and because of that, you so steadfast in your belief that, and here's the thing, you might be right. They may have done it the wrong way. You might be absolutely right. But is it worth not having a loving relationship with your family? Now somebody say, well, hey man, life goes on and I got other family and this, that, and the other. But, one of the things I noticed with situations like that is that it's not enough for the person to have a disagreement and that's it. Now, because of their disagreement, they don't want the children around each other. Stuff like that. Instead of just, because the thing about it is, it's okay to disagree, but why you can't just agree to disagree, and move on and keep on loving each other? Everything don't have to be, you put a stake in the ground and say, this the hill I'm gonna die on about it. Even if you're right about what you're saying, even if the disagreement, you feel like I'm right. Because most times in a disagreement, both people think they're right. Both people think they're right. But it don't do nothing but build up walls. It just builds up walls. I'm saying, you know, a disagreement done went too far when you even around a person, you feel uneasy. And then your family. And I mean, you know, this can be siblings, you know, cousins, aunts, uncles, whatever, you know. Yeah. Even with parents and stuff like that, with your parents. I mean, you got a disagreement. And that disagreement means so much to you. You value the disagreement so much that you say, you know what, I'm not even going to love on them. And I'm not going to let them love on me either. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to avoid them. And every time you have some kind of family gathering. And, you know, and the thing that's sad about it, too, is that it causes you, like I said, you know, it's like you don't want your children to play with their children. Stuff like that, you know, don't go over that. You know, because they done, you know, you might not never tell them exactly what the disagreement is about, but it's like, you know, it's just another thing that's allowed to be used as a wall between you and family. Instead of just saying, you know what, and I'm not saying, see, one thing about agreeing to disagree and moving on, it doesn't mean you have to accept, you know, whatever y'all got to disagree on. In other words, you know, you might feel like you're right, and so you're not willing to bend. And you might feel like, you know, they're so wrong. So it's like if I don't stand on me believing that they're wrong, it's like I'm accepting their behavior. I'm accepting that, you know, they might be right or whatever. And it's not even really that. It's not that. To me, it's not that at all. It's more so that, you know, people say, well, life too short to be holding grudges and having, you know, major disagreements with people and not being able to move on. To me, life is too long. Life is too long for that. Because, I mean, you got people that none let disagreements cause them not to deal with certain folks in their own family for a long time. For a long time. And really, like I said, it manifests in a way that they're, you know, at the end of the day, it's like they ain't got nothing good to say about the person. Not a thing. All because they had a disagreement. They had a disagreement. And the thing about it, we'll forgive people that's not, you know, blood relationship. We'll forgive them. You know, your homegirl, your homeboy, your friend or whatever, you know, they did something you didn't really appreciate, or you disagreed with them about a certain thing, but, you know, because you value them, you're willing to say, okay, you know, I ain't cool with that, but, you know, our relationship, you know, means more to me than the thing we disagree about. So we'll just, you know, we just won't, you know, deal with that in the sense that we ain't gonna let that come between, you know, me having a relationship with you. But when it comes to family, a lot of times it don't go around like that. We want to hold on to that thing. And because you know went and told all the other family how the person wrong, and you right, you know, it's like now you really came back down because now you done bring all the rest of the family there. Now you know how they do. You know, everybody want to see who's on their team. I know I'm right about it. They wrong. Okay, so what? So what? If you feel like they're wrong, hey, then obviously they're not going to be able to say nothing that's going to change your mind. So why not just say, well, you know what? We just agree to disagree, but my love for you is more valuable to me than this thing we disagree about. You know, and that's just something that I just thought about today. I mean, it's like, you know, man, life can be, you know, a beautiful and long thing, and day after day and month after month and year after year. And our family plays such a vital role in our memories and you know, and just, you know, I mean, you can have friends that's not family. I mean, I get that. But there's just something special about when family get together that's loving on each other and can appreciate each other and care about each other. There's just something special about that. You know, it's just something special about that. And there's people that got disagreement with their children. And let that disagreement be of more value to them than having a loving relationship with their own children because of a choice they made. Like I said, I'm not saying that we got to accept, you know, things that people, you know, do that go against what we believe as, you know, in our faith and all. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but y'all can't talk about something else besides that? Why that got to be the focal point of every conversation? Why does that have to be the focal point of every conversation? You know why? Because you value that more than the relationship with that person. That's the only reason I come up with. Now, y'all get in these comments and y'all tell me, am I looking at this thing wrong? To me, I don't want to have a disagreement with a family member. Now, if I got a disagreement with somebody that's just a casual friend, and I feel like, you know, it bothers me to the point where I can't get past it or whatever the case may be, I don't have to be friends with them. But then again, I don't want to be friends with people that only agree with everything I say either. So I'm just saying, if y'all think I'm looking at this thing wrong, get in the comments and tell me where you know, if you see it a different way. And like I said earlier, I'm not saying if somebody did some verbal abuse to you or physical abuse. I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying y'all got a difference of opinion on something. Y'all just disagree about it. And you just then let it fester and fester and fester. So I'm just saying, don't allow a disagreement to be of more value to you than a loving relationship with your family. Yeah, a loving relationship with your family. Because at the end of the day, you need your family. I'm not saying to supply your needs, and I'm saying just the fellowship of just family. The laughing, the joking, the having fun with each other, things of this nature. You know. Yeah. Don't allow a disagreement to be of more value to you than a loving relationship with your family. I think I'm right about that. But we may disagree. So y'all get in the comments and let me know. That's just how I feel about it. Y'all have a wonderful day. And again, I thank y'all so much for listening to these videos, because I know you don't have to, and I appreciate you doing it. And I'm going to continue to share what's on my heart about different topics along the way. But like I said, you know, if you like it, you know, and stuff like that. And if you think it's something that'll benefit somebody, you know, share it as well. And you know, I'm gonna keep them coming. And I know sometimes some of the topics might not be, you know, so delicate and stuff like that, but we'll be all right. We're gonna keep on pushing through with this thing together. So y'all have a great day, and just, you know, make it a great day on purpose. Make it a great day on purpose. Talk to you later.